Gender Socialization in Physical Training and CrossFit. Introduction to Sociology, Mount St. Mary College, Fall 2015. Presented by Lawrence Whitehead. For many decades, there was a distinct division in the way men and women exercised and played sports. Women often performed aerobics or utilized stair climbers and treadmills with very little weight training. And when they did train with weights, it was very light weights and high repetitions. If they participated in sports at all, it was things like soccer, tennis, swimming, field hockey, and volleyball. Men, on the other hand, exercised and played sports with completely different goals in mind. Weight training consisted of heavy weights, low repetitions, and the goal was to get big muscles. Sports typically consisted of football, baseball, wrestling, and in certain regions, hockey. To discuss sports in a little more detail, they were viewed as gender specific. Sports recognized as masculine involve contact and the use of force or heavy objects. Sports that historically have been perceived as feminine, such as figure skating or gymnastics, are those that allow women to exhibit gender role attributes such as grace and beauty while participating. Over time, these gender-specific attitudes began to shift or change, particularly after personal fitness began to play a larger role in many people's lives. Participation in personal fitness activities seems to neutralize, to a certain degree, perceptions of hypermasculine and action sports. Sports that were generally typed as neutral or feminine were typed as more masculine by individuals who also reported fitness and sports participation. Some of the shift in categorizing certain sports as neutral or more masculine may be a result of higher participation and the realization of how much strength, energy, effort, and coordination was actually involved in performing these activities. Gender socialization as it pertains to weightlifting in a competitive sense, or just as a way to get into shape, has had a great deal to do with the dichotomy in male versus female physiques. Masculine body ideals prescribe strength, while feminine body ideals prescribe thinness. While there have been female weightlifters and bodybuilders for quite some time, many women still shy away from weightlifting due to the change in muscle mass and the fear of bulking up and looking too masculine. CrossFit has only been around for a short time compared to what most people would consider more conventional training regimens. CrossFit is a combination of functional body movement exercises, Olympic weightlifting, and metabolic conditioning. It is also constantly varying the exercise combinations to maximize benefit and muscle response. Men and women who train in CrossFit are performing the same exercises with the same intensity. Although there is scaling for some of the workouts, there is no limit on what the participants are able to attempt in the course of their workouts. CrossFit has also made the transition into being a legitimate sport, with an annual live competition televised on CNN. Men and women competing in the same types of events, utilizing very similar weights and time frames to accomplish the events. CrossFit's founder, Greg Glassman, is applauded for his efforts in regards to gender equality and is quoted as saying, "CrossFit is as close to leveling the field as we can. Women are not told to do less work than men, choose what to lift, and many can beat male counterparts using the same loads." This says a great deal about the level of socialization and support men and women receive in a CrossFit environment. Another social issue that has been improved upon in a CrossFit environment is the stigma of being too muscular for a woman and being led to believe that it is unattractive, that women should be small and thin. Women who train in CrossFit have come to love the type of body that CrossFit's programming develops. Women who were once concerned about becoming too bulky due to weight training are more accepting of this side effect, once they realize the benefits of the training in respect to how much better they feel and how much better their bodies perform. Not all women who perform CrossFit develop massive muscles. Much of the training is geared towards strength, not size of the muscles. To summarize this presentation, I believe that CrossFit, which is a nexus for men and women who are training for personal reasons as well as for higher level physical competition, has also provided the best platform for gender socialization to date, providing men and women a place in which to train and be competitive, but most importantly, be supportive of each other.